So, all of a sudden, I see the cop go to apprehend roommate number 1.
Yep.
What do? I've got the signal now. I decide, bang, bolt. I go in the other direction, running as fast as I can, like my best Usain Bolt impression or whatever.
Just run it.
I'm 3 blocks down the street. I hop in a cab. I take a cab the rest of the way home.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yep.
I'm gone, scot-free. Right?
Nice.
What followed me in the cab and followed me to my house was the inebriation. Welcome back, guys. My name is Ray.
This is Max.
And this is Drunk Words, Drunk Thoughts. Today we've got a little bit of a story for you, Max, and
yeah.
if you don't mind, I'll tell it.
All right.
We're gonna call this one "Escaping the Police."
Oh.
But before we get into that, I see you're drinking something, Max. Why don't you tell us what it is?
It's the neon blue. I'm gonna show it to you right there. Great little drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Now that I'm comfortable, where do I start? Okay, let me paint a scene for you guys.
Yep.
I'm in university. I'm a dumb kid like everyone else, and we decide, myself and my 2 roommates, all for the purposes of the video and non-disclosures and legalities and all of that.
You don't
Of course, I will call them roommate 1 and roommate 2.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
So myself, roommate 1 and roommate 2 decide to go out to Barrymore's.
Yep.
It is customer appreciation night. To set the scene, it's probably about 2011. We'll say that.
Okay.
It's either 2010 or 2011. I don't recall. But we go out to Barrymore's. It's customer appreciation night.
Yeah.
While at Barrymore's, what made this special is that it was $2 shots.
No.
$2 shots. And
Cuba prices.
it was $1 shots if you knew the bartender. Guess who knew the bartender? Us. We knew the bartenders because we knew all the bartenders. It was one of the perks of being in an organization, which we were at the time.
Yep.
So for a $20 bill, I
Yep.
was getting 18 shots and I was getting $2 for a tip. Right?
Pretty sweet.
We get to the bar. It's 10 o'clock. So, yeah. Let's just say that we were getting pretty...
Classy.
Classy. We'll say classy, yes. We were getting very classy at this establishment. So, like I said, we arrived there at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
We have our $20 worth of shots, 18 shots, $2 tip. The 3 of us. Myself, roommate 1, and roommate 2. By 12 o'clock, we are very classy.
Yep.
Extremely classy, ready to go home.
Nice.
Okay? We decide at that point we're all going to leave, the 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we proceed to start walking back home because we lived pretty close.
Yep.
I want to say within 6 blocks.
Fair enough.
More like 10 blocks. But like we were up for the walk.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
We're not even a block outside of Barrymore's. I think we had just turned the corner down one of the main streets.
Yeah.
And what do we decide to do? Myself and roommate 2, because we're not naming names, decide it's a smart idea to take one of those $6 parking little tripod stands that they have in a parking lot.
Right.
We decide it's a smart idea to take one of those,
Mm-hmm.
and both of us, with our combined strength, just heave it as far as we can into the road.
To throw it into the road?
Just throw it into the road.
Great idea. Cheers to that.
Great idea. Because we're idiots, right? So we think that's the best idea.
Yeah.
We do that.
Okay.
Not even, the sign hasn't even left our hands. And then all we hear is whoop whoop.
That's the sound of the police.
All of a sudden this gentleman identifies himself as a cop, comes out, he's in a canine unit. You can hear the dog in the back. So it's him, this big SUV, and this German Shepherd in the back, and him. Well, there's 3 of us, and he proceeds to kind of say, hey, what's going on? Why are you guys causing trouble? All this stuff.
Right.
Before any of us can dignify that with an answer. Like I want to point out the scenario that I'm talking about right now.
Yep.
It happened in like 5 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we threw the sign, the guy pulled up on us,
Yep.
and then this happened.
Okay.
Roommate number 1 decided to be a hero. How did he decide to be a hero? I'll explain it to you. He decided to take his cell phone out of his pocket, turn to us, gave us a look like it's okay.
Like it's
You guys can get away. Like
Okay.
I got this.
Okay.
Gave us a look. I acknowledged the look. Roommate 2 didn't understand the look. Proceeds to start walking away from the police officer. The police officer goes to apprehend roommate number 1, who's being the hero in the situation.
With the phone.
With his phone, right? Pretending that he's busy taking a call or something like that. Ready to just like let all of us get off scot-free because he's a hero, right?
Okay.
So, all of a sudden, I see the cop go to apprehend roommate number 1.
Yep.
What do? I've got the signal now. I decide, bang, bolt. I go in the other direction, running as fast as I can, like my best Usain Bolt impression or whatever.
Just run it.
I'm 3 blocks down the street. I hop in a cab. I take a cab the rest of the way home.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
I'm gone, scot-free. Right?
Nice.
What followed me in the cab and followed me to my house was the inebriation that came with the 18 shots for $20. So I'm at my house and something just didn't sit right with me. I got away and I was like, I don't know why, but because these guys are my roommates, I have a feeling they're going to be looking for me here at my house. I don't know, like there's that whole like snitches get stitches thing, like I get that. I never thought that anybody would do that in this scenario.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden I'm over here and I don't know if it was the 18 shots or what, but I was paranoid. Later would I find out that I was foreshadowing actually. I wasn't paranoid. I knew something, right?
Okay, yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm laying on the couch passed out. I wake up and I'm like, they're going to be looking for me here.
Yep.
I can't be here. So I decide the smartest place to hide is in a small little ditch in my backyard of this place that we were renting, me, roommate 1, and roommate 2.
Fair.
And I decide to go pass out over there. Right?
Like on the grass?
On the grass. Let's go back and figure out what's going on with these guys. So I've now escaped, right? Roommate 1 and roommate 2 are there, being questioned by the police officer. Hey, who is that guy? Roommate 1, still a hero. I don't know that guy. We just met him tonight. I don't really know who he is. We went out for a couple drinks with him. That's it.
Yeah.
Roommate 2, what's your response? Oh, that's our roommate. That's our roommate Raymond. He lives with us. This is our address.
Oh my God.
The cop proceeds to ask roommate 1, do you have a phone number for this guy? Oh, yeah, maybe I have a phone number. Yeah, it makes sense that I know who this guy is now. The phone number is blah, 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 blah. Messes up the last 4 digits of my phone number,
Nice.
Giving him a fake number. Guy tries to call this number. It's not me. Tries 3 or 4 more times with different phone numbers. Again, it's not me. Proceeds to ask the police officer, to roommate 2, what's this guy's phone number? Oh, that's Raymond. His phone number is this.
With the right number.
The right number. Calls my phone, everything like that. I don't pick up.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, there is nothing going on in the city of Ottawa. Nothing going on at all. So about 6 additional police cruisers have convened on these 2 people's location, right?
Nice.
And now it's turned into a manhunt for myself, right? Because nobody can let me get away, because throwing a sign and causing mischief with 0 damage done and everything like that
Was worth all of it.
what was worth all this taxpayer money to go on a witch hunt to find me.
That's great.
Right? Mm-hmm. So now it becomes a search, right? It's like, okay, we're going to check the north end of the city. We're going to check the south end of the city. You have 10 police officers out here, 6 cruisers, 7 cruisers actually, all looking for me, right?
Nice.
This inebriated young man that somehow fled the scene and got away.
We need to find him.
We need to find him. Exactly. We need to find him. So, after roommate 2 proceeds to lead him back to our apartment that both roommate 1 and I were staying in with him, I'm like watching this from the back door. I'm watching this. They go in through the back entrance, and I'm like, these guys aren't stupid enough to let them in the house, like to invite them in the house. There's no search warrant. Nothing's happened. Why would they invite them into the house? Let alone roommate 2. Yeah, let me open the door. Come right in. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the raised bedroom. You know, he stays here. Proceeds to show him like the pictures of me, what I look like.
Wow.
You know, the certificates I have on the wall from my schools, everything like that. These police know exactly who I am. There's no hiding anymore.
Okay.
The police leave. I whisper to roommate 1, "Hey, I'm in the ditch in the back. Like, come find me." Then I black out. The 18 shots got to me.
Finally.
At that point, right?
Took a little bit of time.
Yeah, it did. 18 shots got to me at that point, and then the weirdest thing happens, man.
Yeah.
I don't have a count for time. Like, that's what blackout means, obviously, but it's not like it's a large period. It's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes, I don't know. So from passing out in this ditch, I all of a sudden wake up on my front porch in a chair, sitting up straight just like this.
Nice.
And all I hear is a police officer come over to me, and they're like, "Thought you were pretty smart, didn't you? You thought you could get away from us, didn't you?" And I proceed to try to say something snappy back, like, "Ha ha ha, but I got away." What actually came out was,
Damn. Damn.
So he says, "Raymond, here's a ticket for disturbing the peace. You thought you could get away from us, but we're the City of Ottawa Police. We're always going to be on you." And I'm like, again, I think I'm saying something snappy. He hands me the ticket. I think I'm going to be a badass here. And I'm going to take this ticket and I'm going to throw it on the ground because that's how much I care, right?
Okay. Yep.
Keep in mind, I'm 18 shots into this evening, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was the best answer at the time. Here's what actually happened. The cop handed me a piece of paper in my hand. Mm-hmm. I basically thought I was chucking it on the ground like a Gronk spike. What I did was I dropped it. I dropped it.
No force.
But I dropped it as savagely as I could with all the motor skills I possessed at the time. All right?
10 shots deep. That's awesome.
This guy proceeds to leave. The next day I pay the $200 ticket for, disturbing the peace or whatever. And you know what? That's my little story. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got arrested. The interesting point was roommate 1 proceeded to tell me everything that roommate 2 did in terms of his snitching the day after.
Wow.
And to keep things clear, roommate 2 snitched because he was told that he would get a $250 ticket rather than me get the $250 ticket. That was what it was. It was, I didn't want to pay, Ray should pay, he got away, all this shit.
So fuck this dude.
I won't have to pay if they can catch Ray. I don't know, man.
Wow, man.
But anyway, that's the story. A little story for you guys. A little story time. Hey guys, that was our story today. I hope you enjoyed it. Sometimes I get into some weird situations. I definitely enjoy recalling my younger self 9 years ago when I wasn't as mature or I would say productive member of society like I am today.
Fair enough.
We were all kids once, but
yep.
In any case, I'm Ray.
This is Max.
And this is Drunk Words, Drunk Thoughts. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We also love your comments, guys. Keep them coming. If you enjoyed this video, leave one down below. In addition to that, give us that thumbs up, hit that like button. What do we do to the bell?
We hit the bell. Let's go.
We hit the bell. Guys, we drop new videos every Sunday, so stay tuned for those, and we're out.